Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus.
Please welcome our players to the field.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Ghana have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So off we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gordon! He's shifting through the gears here. Gordon! Goal, England! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. That's been cut out, well played. Abdul Samed. Looking for the run. Knocks it into space. Foot in. And he's taking no chances there. Abdul Samed. And it's Partey. Williams. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Over to the other side. Saka. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is... Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a goal kick. He's a sharp little ball here. Abdul Samed. Gordon. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well read, nice interception. Abdul Samed. He's looking wide. Now it's Kudus. And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Gordon. Oh, what has happened here? Abdul Samed. And here's Rashford. Partey. To Ayew. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. Jiku. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Rice. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Menu wins the duel this time. Spread to the right. Gordon. Now it's Rashford. Distributed tidily. Ayew. Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he... Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control. Great vision. Jiku does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice tries one from range against the crossbar. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. Played out wide. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Ayew. Partey. Threads one in. Salisu calmly anticipates. Lamptey. And he's had it nicked away. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Saka. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Gordon.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kudus. In with the challenge. Now it's Rashford. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lamptey. And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
England really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
England are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Substitution.
So the action resumes. Now it's Semenyo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Abdul Samed. Ghana couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Kane. Saka. And the finish! No mistake. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
For England, after 53 minutes, is number 7, Cupa.
England are having a ball here. Abdul Samed. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Salisu cuts it out. And they win it back again. Oh, no joy this time. Abdul Samed. Tries to play it through. And this is Kane. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham, can he finish? And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gently done. Kane. Saka. That's tidy. And the shot! Kane bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll...
Shoots! And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 4,
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Kane! England get their 4th corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! And he's missed it.
Maino clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him then.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get it through? Gordon is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's picked his way through. And it's Partey. And here's Iñaki Williams. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Jiku. Iñaki Williams. No way through. Lamptey.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Saka. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught. And another try! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 9, Harry Kane!
Salisu. And that's gone loose. That's Partey. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Shot a goal! And he gets rid in a hurry. Chance, surely! Gehi gets across to intercept that. And it's Rice. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Saka. They're back in possession, and there's the shot! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 7, Cupa.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Brilliantly cut out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better...
Tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 9, Harry Kane.
Salisu. Abdul Samed. And this is Kane. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply.
Has been indicated.
Jiku cuts out the pass. And this is Kane. Saka. And this is Kane. Real chance! Oh, good finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
England, number 9.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Coming on to replace him.
Salisu
Number 2.
and Abdul Samed. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka. Saka gets on his bike and on the move. He's having a pop! And that has flown over. And that is as far as it goes. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
England really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.